This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that.
I am Seth Peterson.
Hi, I'm Tippi Hedren.
I'm Rhonda Schwartz.
I'm Doris Roberts.
This is Jessalyn Gilson.
Hello, I'm Victor Webb.
Hi, this is Charlotte Ross.
Hi, this is Ed Begley Jr. What's up, you guys? This is AJ from the Backstreet Boys.
Hi, this is Shannon Elizabeth, and you're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Talking Pets.
Talking Pets.
And you're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Talking Pets.
Talking Pets.
With John Patch.
John Patch.
You're listening to Talking Pets with John Patch.
Hello, America, and welcome to Talkin' Pets with your host, John Patch. Join John and his expert guests with all of your pet questions, concerns, comments, and stories. Now it's time for Talkin' Pets with your host, John Patch.
And welcome to Talkin' Pets, heard coast to coast on your favorite radio station. This is Talkin' Pets, and I'm John Patch. Joining us is...
Well, hello there. This is Jalynn Sidlow from Celestial Custom Dog Services.
Here to answer your training questions, your behavior questions, and if you have those pet sitting questions, pick up the phone and give us a call at 844-305-7800. That's 844-305-7800. The show is produced here by...
Hey, hi, hello, this is Matt Matera.
And also, you can watch us on Facebook Live right now at Talkin' Pets Radio. This is Talkin' Pets.
Won't you be my happy Valentine? Won't you be my happy Valentine? Won't you be my happy Valentine? Won't you be my silly little rhyme? The lemon and the lime, together all the time. Won't you be my happy Valentine?
And again, you're listening to Talkin' Pets. Happy Valentine's weekend.
Yes.
We hope you're doing something with your loved one, if you have one. And if you don't, do something with your pets, because they're your loved ones as well. 844-305-7800. That is the number to call. We want to talk to you, of course, about your pets. I'm John Patch.
I'm Jalynn Sidlow.
And I'm Matt Matera.
You got anything special, Jilly, for Valentine's Day going on?
Well, we were going on a Galentine's morning hike on the Pinellas Trail, a champagne hike tomorrow, but we're rained out because we have 100% chance of thunderstorms the entire day. So another one of my best friends who actually came and helped me photograph at Westminster last year, Jan, is flying in from a ski trip tomorrow. She's been out in the steamboat, darn her hide. Didn't take me with her.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what you're going to be doing on Valentine's Day.
No, we're going to have brunch.
I'm jealous.
No, we're going to get
Darian
a brunch.
wants an invitation.
Yes, I do.
Smoke weed every day.
That's
Yay,
Jerry.
yay.
I know.
That's Jerry's favorite drop, and it is. He's going to be joining us for a couple of minutes soon this hour. So Jerry's our buddy. He's our doggy concierge from Hotel Penn in New York City. And if you all know, usually this week right now,
We should be in New York right now.
yes, we should be doing the show live
Doing our
in
show
New York
live,
City
yeah.
for Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, but it got moved because
Yes.
of COVID. Now it's going to be in June in Tarryton, New York. So I don't know if I'm going to be attending
I'm going.
that this year. I probably won't at this point, but we'll see. But they are having a Westminster celebration this
Yes.
week, so
All week long.
you can check into that too. Just go on to Westminster Kennel Club Dog show.com,
Yep.
I think, and so that'll give you some information. Matt, what are you doing? What are you doing? Something with your girlfriend? Did you get her something for Valentine's Day?
You know, she's like not really that big into Valentine's Day, which kind of works for me.
Smoke weed every day.
I don't know if we'll be doing that. We are
I
going
hope Jerry's listening.
We are going to a hibachi after the show tonight, so I guess that's kind of our Valentine's thing.
Yeah, hibachi. I like hibachi. There's actually a place here that has all the sushi and hibachi you can eat. It's called,
nice.
It's called Saki down on North Dale Mabry. I know if people are listening going, where's the North Dale Mabry? Okay, I'm just giving him a hint because it's Valentine's. You can take his girlfriend there. It's $19.99, all you can eat all night long. And it's all fresh. It's not a buffet. They serve you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, they can't. They have to serve you now.
Yeah.
They can't do buffets.
Yeah.
Because we were going to go to Oyster Catchers.
Buffets scare me anyway.
Yeah, we were going to go to Oyster Catchers, but
them.
they're not doing the buffet thing, so.
I don't know. It's like, can you get enough on that plate? Really? You can come back for more,
Yeah.
That's why it's called a buffet.
No, I just pile my plate with shrimp and seafood and then bacon and drink champagne. That is my idea of brunch.
Yeah, you can't have brunch without a mimosa.
You guys haven't made. You and Darian need to get together. Darian's at the network at Gab Network in Chicago, so you got yourself a ride, or he does. One of you.
There you go.
We can always fly.
It is Valentine's Day.
It's
you
true.
know? So have some fun.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
Something tells me you two would. 844-305-7800. That's the number to call. But if you're going to the movies this weekend, gang, your top 5 movies as of last weekend were...
otherwise known as my day. Had a tough week, man, gotta unwind. Head west to the Cineplex to ease my mind. Surrounded by strangers, the only way to see them. Stadium seating like I'm at the Coliseum. Are you not entertained? What he's asking us, but I assure you we are to the Maximus. Watching all the trailers is half the fun. Hope I don't have to pee till the movie's done. Floor's always so sticky, what the heck? Stuck in the small of sadness and my shoes are all tech. Could always make it to my seat with time to spare. Nobody in front of me better have long hair. Chris Reed, Mark Simpson, your hair's legit, but somewhere in the back is where you're gonna need to sit. We're going to the movies. We're going.
So if you're going to the movies, last weekend, your top 5 movies out there, The Little Things made about $8 million so far in about 2 weeks in the theaters. And, you know, these numbers are low because of COVID, but movies now are coming out on streaming and everything else, and so you can check out these movies at home. Personally, I like them on the big screen, so I miss going to the movie theater. But The Little Things was number 1. Number 2, holding on tight there, is The Croods, A New Age. That's made about $46 million in 11 weeks at the theater, so that's pretty good for the theater during COVID. Also, The Marksman, number 3, Wonder Woman, number 4, and Monster Hunter, number 5. Those were your top 5 movies. There's a movie coming out soon with Eddie Murphy called Coming to America. It's Coming to the number 2, America.
Okay,
and,
I'm like, wait a minute. They've done that.
I think they already did that one.
Actually, I was working in New York City, and they had a Wendy's converted into that restaurant that he worked at right down the street from my job.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
they were filming down there, the first one, and the first one was hysterical.
Yeah.
And you can watch the trailer at talkinpets.com and just click on movie reviews, where all my movie reviews are, and the trailer's on there, too, so you can watch it. I highly recommend that you do, because it's hysterical. So it actually looks like it's going to be better than the first one, and the first one was funny as hell.
Yes.
So, but this one looks like it's going to be good. So check it out at talkinpets.com and click on movie reviews, and that'll take you to there. So, once again, though, but give us a call, 844-305-7800. We will play during the hour, Name That Animal Sound, and if you are able to name the animal sound that we pick, you have a choice. You can go with SCOE 10X, the odor eliminator. You can go with, today we are drinking on the show, our new sponsor, Life Boost Coffee, which is unbelievable. And that's not just coming out of my mouth. Matt's drinking it, and so is Julie.
It is so delicious.
It's awesome.
And this one is called Cinnamon Blueberry Crumble. And it's smooth, low acid, small batch roasted, clean, ground coffee. And it's amazing coffee. So if you always got acid from coffee before, this won't give it to you. It's very smooth. And so we're going to be giving that a bag of that away during the show. So stay tuned when we play Name That Animal Sound. But once again, I'm John Patch.
I'm Jillian Sidlow.
And I'm Matt Matera.
And we want to talk to you coming up. We're going to be talking shortly in a little bit to actually Jerry Grymek, the doggy concierge from Hotel Penn. But when we come back out of this break, we're going to hear a story from none other than Jilly. 844-305-7800, 844-305-7800. When you call into that number, you'll speak with Darian. Tell him you say, Happy Valentine's Day, Darian. And once again, we'll be right back. This is Talkin' Pets.
Thank you kindly.
Cause we all have a dream inside.
Pets are part of the family. Make sure you can always afford the quality health care they need with Easy Pet Check, a nationwide pet insurance alternative. With Easy Pet Check, you'll save up to 75% on all your pet's health care at any licensed veterinarian in the U.S. Easy Pet Check accepts all dogs and cats regardless of pre-existing conditions. Visit EasyPetCheck.com. That's the letters EasyPetCheck.com. Taking care of your pet can be easy with Easy Pet Check.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Two cousins from Hardy County captured a snake on their family property this past week. And we're not just talking about any snake. It turned out to be a Burmese python more than 16 feet long and close to 300 pounds. He was huge, said Bobby Wilkinson, who couldn't believe it when his cousin Aaron Brown first told him he'd spotted an enormous snake on the family's property in Zolfo Springs. It was very odd, Wilkinson said. Whenever he told me he had a snake as big as his truck, I'm like, come on, man. But when he got here, and it's all coiled up inside a culvert, was a snake bigger than anything that they had ever seen. I looked in there, and it was like, holy cow, Wilkinson said. He looked as big around as a 5-gallon bucket. Eventually, the family caught and killed the snake, but at first Wilkinson didn't have a tape measure, so they estimated the snake's length by laying his cousin's stepson and daughter next to it. He said, y'all lay down, and that will give us a rough idea of how long the snake is. Because I was telling him the snake was 16 foot plus, he said. Once measured up, it ended up being 16 foot and 4 inches. Pythons are a very invasive species that has disseminated wildlife in the Florida Everglades for nearly 3 decades. So finding a snake this big and this far north is a big concern. Was this snake someone's pet that escaped years ago and has managed to survive? Or are the reptiles migrating? Are they moving up this way? Let's hope not, Wilkinson said. But there are plenty of animals where I am at for them to feed on. So they're going to go to where the food sources are. They're depleting the Everglades and the ecosystem and running out of food down in the Everglades. Just like anything else, they're going to start traveling looking for food. Even more disturbing, the snake had about 100 eggs inside her. They've since handed the serpent over to a well-known python hunter, Dusty Crum, who says he's been contacted with the FWC. Wildlife experts plan to check the snake for a chip to see if it was a pet. They also plan to examine the eggs to see if they were fertilized, because if so, this reptile was not alone. I'm hoping it was just a freak incident. That was somebody's pet that got out, Wilkinson said. We're going to wait and see. FWC says the largest python found so far in Florida measured about 18 feet long. It was captured and killed this past October in a canal about 35 miles west of Miami. For more information, visit TalkingPets.com and join our social media. And happy Valentine's Day. Reporting for Talking Pets, I'm Jalen Sidlow.
Patty has a python, she keeps it in a cage. It's 8 feet long, but it's small for its age. She keeps it in a cage in her room in the house, and every now and then she feeds it a mouse.
Patty's pet python, Patty's pet python. Patty has a python for a pet.
You like this one, huh, Matt?
I just think, where do you find all of these songs?
I will tell you, it takes me hours.
I bet. You put in the work, so credit to you for that.
What's hilarious is there are people out there making a ton of money off of making ridiculous songs about animals.
It's true.
We should be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We're all up in it.
Yeah. 844-305-7800. If you got a training question or a behavior question on your pets, pick up the phone and give us a call. Jilly's in the house. I want to say, though, about the python thing. It is a little frightening. We produce the program here nationally out of Tampa Bay. That's where we live. And, not too far, about 4 hours down south is Miami, Fort Lauderdale area. And that's where there's a lot of pythons down in the Everglades and all. And now, according to that story, they're starting to move because the weather is changing. It's 83 degrees out there right now. I think right now it's 79. So for us, this is really hot for winter for us.
And I don't know if it's just annually or if it's biannually, but we now have licensed. They send out, the word, and hunters can go and get the license to go on a big hunt to kill them because they're overrunning the Everglades and they're depleting the ecosystem at a rapid.
And they're moving further north, which scares me sometimes about my cats. I mean, even though my cats go outside, they play in the pool area, but it's all caged. A snake that size is not going to have any problem putting their itself through a cage
and you're
like that.
Close to some interesting canals that come out of nowhere.
I've got canals all over me. So it's great. There's actually one right down the street, and that when we get heavy rains, that one floods. So I would never build a house down there. But people have. But the thing is that, no matter where you live, I mean, wildlife is encroaching more. And even because of COVID-19, there's been more and more wildlife, and there's been more and more birth. By animals because of the fact that they're getting into areas and less humans being around. You wouldn't think so, though, in Tampa Bay, and congratulations to our Tampa Bay Bucks because, of course,
Super Bowl champs.
Yep, they were the Super Bowl champs, and you, Mr. Matt Mann, were there, weren't you, during the whole thing?
I was there for the parade at the end when the boats all docked and when they had their I guess you could call it a ceremony where all the players were like on stage and everyone's just dancing, celebrating, having a good time. A lot of champagne and beers flowing, a lot of victory cigars, and I couldn't be happier for the team. Everyone was going wild. It was insane. It was awesome.
Yeah, well, a friend of mine plays for them, so it's like I'm happy for him. So he gets that Super Bowl ring and yada yada. But the thing is that the one thing, it was amazing, and they had the parade here in Tampa Bay for the Bucks and everything, winning the Super Bowl. And you would think nobody was working on Wednesday, right?
It was Wednesday.
But there were so many people.
It was so last second. Like they announced the parade like Tuesday afternoon.
Yes, well they did that. They did that because they didn't want to have so many people.
Right.
And it was packed.
It was.
And that ceremony you talked about, I have to admit, I was cussing at the TV going, where are the masks? No one's wearing a mask.
Yeah, so they had masks, and they were on boats where they're like with a secluded number of people, and it's like family members and stuff, and they've all been.
But the thing is that they gathered for that ceremony, and that was the thing that I was kind of like, I could see on the boat because you kind of are with family members, except for some of those big boats had a lot of different people on there.
Yeah, sure. There's some,
but still, they should have been wearing a mask, and even the people that were on the sidelines watching everything, they weren't. I hardly saw any masks.
I know, and they were supposed.
I had mine on.
I thought that was pitiful. Thank you for that, by the way. And I wear mine to the gym every day, and people look at me. I mean, I'm one out of maybe 5 or 6 people at LA Fitness that wears a mask, and it's disheartening to me because there's variants out there of this COVID-19, and people are dying faster from it. Granted, it has dipped, it has gone down, but I think Florida, according to what I heard, was one of the worst cases of any state in America. We're the worst, and I think it's because it's so hot here and everything. Nobody wants to wear a mask, and I don't know. I hate to say it, but a lot of people are ignorant of it.
Well, Daisy Charlotte, who's one of our other producers, she was there, and even in a private area, and she said she never took her mask off the whole time because we had dinner with her later. She's like, everybody in our section was wearing masks.
Yep, and that's the way it should be. Yep. Come on, people. It doesn't take much to put a mask over your face. It's protecting you and the people around you. So please wear a mask. But once again, we have our little plastic divider between us, so I haven't cleaned it in a while, so you can tell.
I know we can see the fingerprints, but I don't think that they can.
You can see it on the screen if you're watching this on Facebook Live at Talkin' Pets Radio, but I guarantee you it's there. I'm knocking on it right now. But once again, we want to talk with you. Pick up the phone, give us a call, 844-305-7800. We are going to play Name That Animal Sound soon. But coming up, Jerry Grymek from Hotel Pennsylvania, and he's going to join us regarding the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show and Hotel PA. Pennsylvania. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We've got more, and we are open to your questions, and we're going to give away some stuff as well. 844-305-7800. You're listening to Talkin' Pets.
Take a bite out of your competition. Advertise your business with an ad in Pet Life Radio podcasts and radio shows. There's no other pet-related media that is as large and reaches more pet parents and pet lovers than Pet Life Radio. With over 7 million monthly listeners, Pet Life Radio podcasts are available on all major podcast platforms. And our live radio stream goes out to over 250 million subscribers on iHeartRadio, radio.com, TuneIn, Stitcher, and other streaming apps. For more information on how you can advertise on the #1 pet podcast and radio network, visit PetLifeRadio.com/advertise today.
Let's talk pets.
Let's talk pets
On Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Talking Pets? Rewind. In this installment, John gives another listener advice on how to handle those tough kitty litter troubles.
Out to Helena, Montana, and Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn. Thank you, darling.
When I'm frantic about this crazy little critter, I brought him in from the alley and got him fixed and cleaned up and gave him a brand new haircut and everything because he was in a horrible state of affairs. They dumped him. Somebody left him, you know.
It's not a possum, is it?
Oh, no, possum. He's my kitty cat.
Oh, okay.
He's a boy cat, and he's so sweet. And he's a paladoxin, what do you call it? What, the 6 toes?
Mm-hmm.
But
we call them special.
Yeah, he is. He's so lovable. God love him. I don't see how anybody could throw him away like they did. Anyway, I've had him a year now. Last winter, he was wonderful. He'd poo and pee in the poo pans, you know. All of a sudden, here it is. We're freezing our tutus off.
Your tutus.
Trying to be nice. But honest to God, it's so cold and the snow is piling up, you know, and he insists on peeing and pooing out in that no, pardon my French, that snow. And he won't use the poo pan. Now, what is wrong with him? I'm frantic. I don't know what to do. I don't have to put him out every cotton picking 20 minutes, you know?
One of the things, though, too, Evelyn, if he's used to going outside, which he's an outdoor cat.
He was when he was deserted.
So he's used to that out there going outside.
I know, but he used the poo pans wonderful all last winter, and now all of a sudden he walks past it and wants outside. Makes me furious.
It's like you're going to have to retrain him again to be an indoor cat, and then once you get him trained to be an indoor cat again, you have to keep him as an indoor cat and not kind of renege and say, oh, poor kitty, and let him out again.
He yells, you know, meow.
He's a very demanding cat, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's a little stinker. You come back with a boo. And everybody said, hey, that cat had been dead years ago if it had been in my house. I said, I can't do that. I brought that life home from the animal shelter.
One of the things I want to state, too, is if a cat stops using the
litter box, it's the poo pen.
The poo pen. That's the new
poo pen.
But one of the things you want to do is make sure you keep the cat in the area of its litter box, and then as you see that the cat is starting to use the litter box again, then you can gradually let it have room at the house again. But what a lot of people do is they say, oh, my cat's pooing all over the house or peeing all over the house, and then they still let him run all over the house. You know, so if you don't have the cat restricted to the poo pen area, then you're going to have problems.
That really is some pretty good advice from John and professional trainer Maria Prias, but I gotta be honest with you guys. Training calls like that make for a great Talkin' Pets show. But if you really want to be on one of the, super cool Talkin' Pet Rewind installments, hey, just call up and say,
poo pen. The poo pen. He used the poo pen. Wonderful.
It's the poo pen.
The poo pen. That's the new
poo pen.
To the poo pen area.
A few too many times, and I'm sure I'll work you right in. For Talkin' Pets Rewind, I'm Bob Page.
The name is Hannibal, a handsome blue Doberman, 2 years old. Haley Plymale bought him to breed puppies to sell and to keep. He is our first family pet. We love him to death. He's a good-looking dog. I wanted a little piece of him to keep in the family forever, said Plymale. On Tuesday morning, she drove him to the Creekside Animal Hospital in Roanoke Rapids to get his teeth cleaned. As a COVID-19 precaution, pet owners are not allowed inside. You drive up and hand over your pet to a staff member. About an hour and a half late after I dropped him off, the vet herself called me. I could tell she was really upset, said Plymale. She says that clinic owner, Dr. Cynthia Elias, told her one of the vet techs had made a mistake. Hannibal had been neutered. She said this had never happened to her before. She sounded like she was in tears, said Plymale. But how could this have happened? She thinks the staff may have confused her dog with another Doberman, but she says the outside drop-off was also to blame. Because I think I had been able to go inside the office with them and sit in a room, had the vet tech come to me and say, "Oh, he's here for a neuter," I could have said, "No, you have the wrong dog," said Plymouth. Staff members told reporters that Dr. Cynthia Elias is the only person who can speak about this and that she was out of town. Judging by the website and Facebook page, this vet has a good reputation. On its webpage, Creekside is described as a full-service modern hospital with a highly trained staff. I spent a lot of money and a lot of time and money into this dog, and breeding him is something I really wanted. I mean, it was a goal of mine, said Plymouth. Now, she wants compensation for what she's lost. For more information, visit TalkingPets.com and join our social media family. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm Matt Matera.
You set my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, oh what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I left your love cause I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me baby, ooh, feels good. Hold me baby, well I like to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine, 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 mine. I chew my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Take it on, baby.
I couldn't imagine actually going in for one operation and walking out with another.
But you know, I just went through major surgery with my foot, and when they came in, the people who came to prep me had the wrong foot. And I'm like, no one touches me till my surgeons get here. And they came in like, we are so sorry. And I'm like, if you had operated on my good foot and left my bad foot hanging out there, and if that happened to me and that was my show dog, I would find a way to sue them, because
I mean,
that's
it's
insane.
Malpractice.
Well, you can't there, but see, vets,
I don't know how it works with pets.
No, apparently you can't sue a vet like that.
Really?
But I think in that case there might be a loophole. But yeah, that's
I remember
tragic.
the one time that one guy went in to have his foot operated on, and they cut off the other foot, which was perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I remember that
God.
happened. So, you know, apparently, you know, they're having their issues with that, but I couldn't imagine. So you got to double check, you know.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what the doctors are doing too often. But
well, before I fixed my champion son,
that's a good introduction actually for Jerry.
I took him
Smoke
to a
weed every
genetics
day.
specialist and
my man
got my sperm.
So Jerry, how are you? Jerry Grymek, the doggy concierge from Hotel Penn, and
smoke weed every day.
We just had to play it for you because we're supposed to be there with you in New York right now, and we're not.
We're not.
I know.
We're sweating in
I
Florida.
would have been seeing all of you right now in the lobby of the Hotel Pennsylvania, celebrating with dogs and celebrating the big city.
And doing the live show on Saturday night.
And that would be the big thing. The live show that's missed. I miss it. I miss you all. I hope you're all
Oh, we
staying
miss
safe.
you too, Jer.
And that would have been, we would have had the Red Bull in front of me, and we would have been all set.
Well, you would have had the Red Bull. I would have had the martini.
Yeah, that is true. So, and Jerry would have
Maybe
had...
mixing it. Maybe he'd have a Red Bull martini
every day.
Who knows? And there's some of that as well.
Yes, that's just how to do it. So, I got to ask you, I mean, the last we spoke, and the hotel in New York was closed down and everything because of COVID-19, and so is Hotel Penn back open and all?
Well, they're waiting. Well, as it stands right now, it's saying April, beginning of April. We're just waiting for flights to start coming in. As soon as flights start coming in, hotels can start opening up and people can start coming back fully. And it looks like it's going to be April, and it's unfortunate because everything that's sort of dragging on a little bit longer. And with
Right.
Westminster moving, you know, we're really just starting to look forward to 2022. right now.
Right.
It's going to be a year from now. It's going to go fast. Things are going to get a lot better, and we're going to pull through this, and we're going to be again at Hotel Pennsylvania in the lobby with all the dogs, with all the people, having fun again.
Oh, you bet your sweet Bippy we will.
And we're looking forward to coming back in 2022. You know, I don't know, honestly, if I'm going to make 2021 with the show in Tarrytown, New York, where they're having Westminster in June. But I'll definitely be back up there we'll be back up there in February of 2022 for sure for Westminster. And, you know, it's too bad that it's not going to be in Madison Square Garden and all. I mean, it's just become a staple for all of us. And so I do look forward to life going back to normal and hopefully soon. I know a lot of people are trying to get vaccinated. I'm on a list to get vaccinated. I'm kind of surprised that I haven't been able to get it yet.
Me too.
Especially with my health conditions and, you know, my heart and my kidneys. But still nothing yet. I know there's a lot of issues out there and a lot of problems with it, but hopefully, I'm not afraid to get it. Some people are, but, I'd rather get it than not get it, honestly. But, so
Agreed.
Tell us, like, with Hotel Penn, I mean, people can start booking now, though, for 2022, right? If they want to get rooms now?
Well, you know what? Yes, you could look. They have it ahead. I don't know if they have it a year ahead. They usually do it like 6 to 9 months ahead in terms of booking schedule. But we've had people calling, asking, saying, "Oh, are you still hosting people so we could drive?" Because Tarrytown is really 45-minute, 50-minute drive from the hotel. So some people have still called. But unfortunately, we have to follow rules, protocol, and yes, I mean, people are going to be asking about next year, and we have to tell them, wait a few months, because we have to see what happens with the Westminster schedule. Once they announce the dates for next year, right, that's what it's going to be key, because it tends to change. It tends to change. We know it's always a week after the Super Bowl, the big bowl, but it's something that we got to be aware of. So, again, we're going to wait till they announce that in June, and then it's going to be full steam ahead.
I actually contemplated coming in and doing what you just said, if, you know, maybe staying at your hotel if possible and then going to Tarrytown to do the show in June, which was something that I was going to say, hey, Terry, I'm coming to New York. But I
would have been there unlocking the doors and letting you in.
But you can't go wrong at Hotel Penn, though. The pricing is right, the location is right. It's right across the street from Madison Square Garden. You know, the Empire State Building's right behind it. Macy's is right across the street. I mean, everything's right there. So I love staying at Hotel Penn, and I miss seeing your face this year, Jerry, because
me too.
That smiling face and running around like you're pretty much
smoke weed every day
in that kind of a mode. So it's you just can't miss it. But you gotta I miss Zane. Give him a hug, hug from me, from his Uncle John, and your wife and all. So it's weird not being there today. So
well, I know a few months before I'm calling Jerry and going, okay, I want this room. I keep my number, and I was like, this is the room I want. I want that room, Jerry. I want that room.
She makes everybody move out. So,
and Zane, he would have been great. He's talkative more. He's coming up to 3, and he says good morning to you. That's what he says now all day. He says good morning to people. So he says good morning to all of you right now.
Oh, I love it.
I'll tell you, as he gets older now, because right now he's a looker, I think he's going to be a heartbreaker. And, it's Valentine's Day, right, this weekend. So does he have a girlfriend yet?
No. He's got some, but no proposals yet. So we're taking it easy.
How funny.
All right. Well, we had to talk to you today, Jerry, because we can't let it go by. And, you know how much I love you and I love your family. And I appreciate all the times that, everything that we do at Hotel Penn means a lot to me. And, the banners on our website at talkinpets.com, like Jerry said, about 6 to 9 months out, you could start booking for Westminster 2022 because we will be back.
We will be there.
COVID will be gone by then, and I'm banking on it. So, miss you, Jerry. Love you. And thanks for joining us for a couple of minutes here on the program and give our love to everybody.
Thanks,
and we will see you 2022.
You got it. Let's hope it goes fast. We'll see you soon. We miss you. We love you. Hotel Penn's welcoming you back. Thank you. We'll talk again
Thank you
soon.
so much.
Happy Valentine's to the whole Grymek family.
Happy Valentine's Day. Puppy love.
HotelPenn.com. Check it out.
Smoke weed every day.
This is Talkin' Pets.
Molly, here's your dinner. Zeus, that's not your food.
Don't let that happen to your precious cat. Elevate your cat's eating experience with the Cat Tree Tray. The Cat Tree Tray keeps your cat's food off the floor and conveniently located on the cat tree. It's the perfect way to eat. It's a beautiful wrought iron tray that easily attaches to your cat tree and keeps dogs and other critters out of your cat's dish. A must for multi-pet households. There's a 6-inch tray for large bowls and a 4-inch tray for smaller bowls. Purchase your Cat Tree Tray today. Go right now to cattreetray.com. That's cattreetray.com. CATTREETRAY.com.
Let's talk pets. Let's talk pets on Pet Life Radio. Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Axton Biosciences, which develops new classes of biologic therapeutics, today announced it has signed licensing, development, and supply agreements with Dechra Pharmaceuticals, PLC, a global veterinary pharmaceutical company, for the commercialization of AKS-425C, an ounce-a-week insulin therapy for the treatment of diabetes in cats. The companies expect development to be completed within 5 years and receive marketing authorizations in the U.S., European Union, and other global markets. The supply agreement calls for Axton to be the exclusive manufacturer of the product to be marketed by Dechra. Now, the multi-million-dollar licensing and development agreement includes payments to Axton on signing for development milestones and a royalty on sales. In 2019, the two companies signed a licensing and supply agreement for AKS-321D, a once-a-week insulin therapy for dogs. Dechra has successfully completed a proof of concept POC study of it in privately owned veterinary practices with client-owned diabetic dogs. The current twice-a-day treatment for dogs and cats with diabetes is difficult on pets, and most owners prefer the convenience of a once-a-week injection that can improve the quality of life for their pets, said Todd Zion, Ph.D., President and CEO of Axton Biosciences. Dechra has proven to be a strong and valued partner in the commercialization of our ultra-long-acting insulin technology for pets. Ian Page, CEO of Dechra Pharmaceuticals, added, "Our work with Axton's long-acting insulin for dogs and now for cats continues to position Dechra as a world leader in veterinary endocrinology. Once approved, these two biologic drugs will be amongst the most significant products in our portfolio as we continue to expand our range of novel therapeutics. More than 150,000 cats are diagnosed with diabetes each year in the United States and the EU, and that's London. Currently, therapy is indicated for a twice-a-day subcutaneous injection, and owners generally find the treatment regimen to be actually error-prone. A significant number of animals are euthanized within 1 year of diagnosis. Now, AKS-425C for cats offers the potential of a once-a-week treatment using specifically designed insulin to increase glucose-lowering bioactivity, and a modified cat FC, which enables a long half-life through FCRN recycling. Currently, the AKS-425C is in field testing in veterinary centers with client-owned diabetic cats. For more information, visit talkinpets.com and join our social media family on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Happy Valentine's Day. This is Talkin' Pets.
Sugar diabetes. I get sugar diabetes. I got too much loving from one sweet kiss. Sugar diabetes is on my list. Last night when sweet baby kissed me, I started talking on.
Producer Matt, there really is a song for everything out there.
Absolutely. And you found them all.
I did. Okay, I promised I was going to give something away this hour, so I've got 3 minutes at the most to do it. So I'm going to give an animal sound right now.
I'm going to try and make it easy.
I I will tell you it's a bear. This is a bear sound. But you got to guess what kind of bear it is. And if you guess it right, you have a choice of SCOE 10X, the odor eliminator. You can go with Life Boost Coffee. We are drinking today the Life Boost Cinnamon Blueberry Crumble from lifeboostcoffee.com. And we'll give you a 12-ounce bag of that. Or you can go with a book or a CD if you know what kind of bear that is. Name that bear, and you can pick a prize. 844-305-7800. 844-305-7800. Name what kind of bear that is, and we're going to make you a winner. But for the next 30 seconds, I'm going to say hello to someone that we miss. Darla. Hi, Darla.
Hey, Darla.
Hi. I'm
How
back
are
here
you?
in the hospital.
That's what we heard. What's going on?
Well, that staph infection hit me again, so I'm on another round of antibiotics through the PICC line. But I just wanted to call, and I want to say congratulations on Tampa Bay winning the Super Bowl.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And I have to get my 3 pet plugs in.
Yes.
Trap, neuter, and return. Adopt, don't shop. Help control the pet population. Spay and neuter your pets.
There you go. Well, you know what? For someone who's in the hospital, you're sounding pretty chipper, Miss Darla.
Well, it's just I'm trying to stay in good spirits, so but I'm just very, very worn out. A little frustrated as I am back in here, but whenever my temperature spiked a little bit, I mean, it didn't go really high, but it was enough that it made me feel kind of yuck. So I knew I better get back in here.
We're definitely thinking about you, and we saw that you weren't there. And I think your friend text or instant messaged me, and I sent something back.
Yes,
but I think I may have sent something to you. But I did hear that you were back
I have
in
no
there.
internet right now, so
okay.
Well, you're missed. You got your messages in there, and thank you very much for that. And you get better. But for someone that's been in the hospital a lot in my life, I will say that you're in the best place. So hopefully they're giving you the care that you need.
You're in our prayers, darling.
They're taking very good care of me. So
good.
Nurses are very nice.
And if they're not, you tell them that you're part of Talkin' Pets and that we said
We're
so
gonna
that they
come
treat you well.
You'll send the barking dog after them, huh?
There you go. Well, we got to say goodbye, Darla. You know we're at the top, but we love you and it feel better. Well, that's Darla. Okay. Well, once again, this is the Animal Sound. And we're going to go out to Bedford, Pennsylvania, and Jeff thinks he knows what it is. Jeff, what do you think that sound is?
I think it's a polar bear.
Congratulations. You are absolutely right.
Nicely done.
So, what do you want to go with? Do you want to go with the SCOE 10X Odor Eliminator? Do you want to go with the Life Boost Coffee? We have a book or we have a CD. What do you think?
What do you want?
I'll take the coffee.
You got the coffee. We're drinking it right now, actually. It's Life Boost Coffee. It's the Cinnamon Blueberry Crumble. That's what you're getting. It's awesome. And if you have acid reflux or you get acid from coffee, you won't get it from this one. So we're going to ship that out to you. It's a 12-ounce bag. Jeff, stay on the line. We'll get your address. And thanks for playing with us.
Thanks, Jeff.
That was his wife that said,
I know.
Take the coffee.
Take the coffee.
I like that. I heard it in the background. Well, we got to say goodbye. Our hearts go out to Darla. And bye for this hour of Talkin' Pets. Thanks for joining us. Spay and neuter your pets and help control the pet population. If you are going to bring a pet home, go to your local shelter or rescue and get one there. From myself, John Patch.
Angelin Sidlow.
And Matt Matera.
Bye for now.
Bye, y'all.
And I love this song.
Happy Valentine's.
Let's Talk Pets. Every week on demand. Only on PetLifeRadio.com.